All right. Hey everyone, welcome to another Witch RP live play TTRPG session. What is Witch RP? Well, that's me, Faye, game master and storyteller, and Lachlan, our writer and producer. We're a couple who love sharing stories, so much so that we quit our day jobs and created our own company. That way we could create high quality and exciting TTRPG experiences full time and share them with you. And tonight, we're playing D&D. This session features The Virtuous Fall, a campaign spanning across D&D's Baldur's Gate descent into Avernus and Chains of Asmodeus, chronicling our hero's hellish epic. With us at the table are several of the incredible players who have joined us on our grand endeavor. If you'd like to play alongside them, you're more than welcome to join us. You can ask in chat or hop over to our Discord where you can find out more information. Now, speaking of our awesome players, it's time for introductions. Like I said, I'm Faye, game master and storyteller. With me is Sirenscape, bringing all of our background music and sound effects. It's a fantastic and affordable sound collection that you can find at sirenscape.com. And now, we get to meet our courageous heroes, as they are in a dungeon, and have just passed through a secret entrance. And we'll begin with an introduction for Haven. You are muted.
You're right. I am frontboard, and I'm somewhere else on your screen. I should be over there, but that's cool. That's all my fault. I'm playing Haven Kano. He's an elf like you rarely have ever seen before. He's taller than most and stronger than most, and he has light, subtly gray skin. It's covered with runic tattoos and a chaotic mop of red hair, reddish-orange eyes that appear to glow like embers. He carries and primarily wields an overly large greatsword. It almost looks like it's too large for the average person, maybe even too large for someone his size. But he's tall, strong, and has a lifetime of practice with the weapon and weapons like it. The blade's almost like a matte gray color with scars from years of use, except for the shine of the sharpened edges. Unfamiliar red runes run down the length of the flat of the blade, and red gems are inlaid in the pommel and the guard. And at the shoulder of the blade, down near the guard, you'd swear that the runes resemble the letters M-U-M if you could read Dwarvish. And someone who's very observant would also notice that he carries a dagger on his belt that is in a similar style, almost like a smaller sibling to the sword. And more unfamiliar runes decorate that blade, except those read H and K near the guard. I'll send you guys pictures.
We love pictures. All right, next up for our introductions, why don't we learn about Saren?
Hello, my name is Brent, and I will be playing Saren Starseeker, an Astral Elf Divine Soul Sorcerer who has found himself dropped from the stars into the chaos of Baldur's Gate, and then found himself involved in a nefarious plot that has gone awry. He's searching for purpose in this new place, and for one day to return to the stars. I do have a fun fact here for Saren, a 2-for-1. He very much enjoys cured meats and aged cheese, but dislikes spicy food. This is not something he was exposed to while traveling on his parents' ship.
Heck yeah. All right. Next up for our introductions, let's learn about Meliors.
Hi, I'm Caitlin. I'm playing Melior's Bryn. She is a beautifully dangerous, dual wielding drow ranger with snow white hair and steely gray skin. This week's fun fact about Mel is her favorite color is yellow, which is symbolic of the sun, which represents what she wants most, which is to have a new life for herself on the surface and not in Menzoberranzan.
Heck yeah. And then last but not least, let's get an introduction for Magda.
Hi, I'm Radiant. I'm playing Magda, who is a UNT Pro Blood Hunter, and I'm sick.
No! All right. Well then.
I miss Weep.
Oh, goodness. Maybe. No, I wouldn't do that to him. Ah,
Oh,
but let us dive back into our session here. You had just entered into a hidden passageway that you had found one that Mel had discovered in the investigations, and as you had entered in, you started to hear the sounds of battles, of echoes, some sort of fighting that's happening further into the space.
Hear that?
Guys, I hear fighting. I can't see anything.
Which direction?
I'm gonna
Straight
go check
ahead?
it out. Yeah, well, straight ahead looks like it kind of ends, so it seems like it's off to the west.
Perhaps some of these creatures have turned on their makers.
Perhaps. Should I go check it out?
Yes, let's investigate, but maybe try and stay quiet.
Yeah, Mel would stealth forward, try and see if she can figure out what's up.
Sure, give me a stealth roll, please.
Okay. Oh, that was almost amazing.
All right. I will keep your 11 in mind as you are splashing through some of the water here. Um, how far do you wish to go?
Well, I think for starters, I might go up about 10 feet and see if this passageway off to the east, if I can see anything.
You see a door.
It is closed.
It is closed.
Does it sound like the fighting might be coming from the other side of the door?
Give me a perception check.
I will do that.
The fight does
Slightly better than my stealth roll.
slightly better. The fight does not seem to be originating from the this room. But it does sound like there is some sort of movement inside.
Okay. I guess my intent initially was to make it to this corner and kind of peek around.
Okay. As you kind of peek around. You see that there is a fight happening here, down the corridor. Can't make out too much of uh, the space beyond it, but you do see that there is the fight.
Okay. I think I'd like to try and stealth back to the others to let them know what I've discovered.
Yeah, go ahead, give me another stealth roll, please.
All right. Oh, we're getting worse.
Okay, I will keep that in mind.
Uh, okay, guys. There's a door to the east. Sounds like there might be something, some movement on the other side. But as I suspected, there is a fight going on to the northwest. I couldn't make out too many details, and I didn't want to risk getting noticed. So you guys,
You know how many people were fighting?
I it takes two to fight. I could see at least two. I couldn't get the full picture.
Were they humans or humanoids or monsters like we were suspecting?
They seem to be humanoid.
Perhaps we can get closer and maybe a prisoner escaped and they need rescuing.
Okay.
Seems to be a trend with this place.
Well, if even one of them is a cultist, then they're on our to-do list to take out.
Yeah, can you refresh my memory above table? Were we just supposed to come down here and investigate the cultists, or do we have some other mission?
Yeah, you were supposed to come down here and just, if you found cultists, investigate them, get rid of them, just, do flaming fist dirty work, essentially.
Got it. So it wasn't like we're here to rescue someone in particular or anyone at all, even. Just kill cultists.
Yeah, cultists are being a nuisance in Baldur's Gate, which is nothing new. You're just now being tasked to handle it at, risk of blackmail.
Which is also nothing new for Baldur's Gate.
It's like this is one of the more corrupt cities.
Shall we move for a closer look then?
I can bring up the rear in case someone's comes up behind it. Haven notes that Magda is still not 100% like the rest of us.
So, do you investigate the door any, or do you go straight for the fight? It's up to you all.
Haven would at least listen at the door, maybe quietly move over to it and listen.
Yeah, give me a perception check, please.
That's an 8.
You know that Melioras said that there was some sound of movement, but you're not hearing anything.
I say we go check out the fight first because it could be over. More time sensitive, yes?
I think I agree with Magda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, as you move, the sounds intensify here. And you see that beyond the hallway, as you turn, there is this flooded chamber. It opens up. There are rough-hewn steps climbing to the south, to the north, and to the northeast, and I will unravel that here in just a second. The floor buckles up above the waterline in the middle of the room, and there is this floating island that has formed. Corpses and doused torches are all afloat in the water around the island, and it is seeming from there, two men have begun to fight. One of them is a tall man, unarmored brute with a great club and a very heavily scarred face, and he's towering above the opponent, but he does seem gravely wounded. The smaller figure, muscular, bare-chested, is clutching a bloody dagger in one hand and a torch in the other, but has no flesh covering his skull. We'll put
Jeez, I
them.
wonder which one we should fight first.
We're going to there, and then let's get it revealed. Alrighty, so what do you guys do, heroes?
The one with no skin on his head is certainly looks scary enough. Can we hear? Are they saying anything to each other? Can we hear anything? Or just fighting?
They were fighting, but they've stopped now. The one with the skull exposed, turning to look towards you all. And he's going to disengage here and runs away. Leaving just the other man, who doesn't seem to fight and is instead holding onto the wound here.
I guess Saren would move up close. Who are you?
Who am I? What a question that is. Name's Mortlock. Mortlock Van Thumper.
There it is.
How did you come to arrive in this place?
I was betrayed. Assassins were conspiring with my brothers to kill me. If you hadn't come along, I'd be dead. Seems to me that I owe you my life.
We're
Yeah.
here. Go ahead.
The one with no skin was
No.
an assassin?
Yes. And you can see that there are other cultists that are in the water, but their skulls are caved in. Again, Mortlock is carrying this great club.
Did you do this to all of them? And Haven, like, sweeping gestures with his hand.
Did what I had to survive. You ever been hunted down by your own parent? Well, I guess I can't say if dear old Mum was involved, but older brothers definitely were.
Haven kind of freezes a little bit at his choice of words.
So were you brought down here or were you chased?
I was... I was here on my own business, and things went, well, south. But as I said before, I owe you my life. We don't have to be enemies. Perhaps we can even help each other out.
What the fuck? Oh shit, we got mortars. No, get out of here. Get your stuff over there.
What sort of
Thank you.
business brought you down here?
Family business. We Van Thampers are paying them dead 3 cultists to get the city all riled up. The Flaming Fist can't do its job, or at least that's the story we want told. Once the City stops paying, the Fist will have no reason to stay in the gate. And with them gone, no one can stand in the way of Mother becoming the next Grand Duke. And with her in there, well, Baldur's Gate may be the next Eltero.
Wait, let me get this straight. You paid for the cultists to cause a mayhem to make Flaming Fist look bad.
Not me personally, but the Van Thamper family. Not that I'm particularly well liked. As we saw, I was just about to be killed.
So, you were betrayed by your family or the cultists that you guys hired?
Likely my brother. See, the cultists, they receive regular payments from Amric. He runs the money lending business out of a tavern called Lowlander.
Do I recognize that name?
You've heard of Low Lantern before, yeah?
Okay. That wasn't the inn that we started the...
No, you were in Elf Song.
Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Where that skeleton guy ran off, have you been down that way?
I've been down most everywhere here. If you want my help, you're gonna need a little bit more than just an at-arms. One amnesty. One assistance. I'll tell you what I know, and maybe you'll get something else out of it too.
You can give us more information about what your family is planning for the city?
I could give you some information about that, but I'm tolerated at best. I don't have all the detailed insider knowledge. That's with my brothers Amric and Thirstwell. But I could tell you where the cultists keep their treasure.
Well, I suppose that isn't a bad start.
He'll nod to the stairs just in the southern portion of the room. You can turn and sort of see them.
Now that your family have essentially cast you out, do you no longer agree with what they're trying to do?
Who says that I agreed in the first place? I'll just do what I'm told. Usually that keeps me out of trouble.
So you claim you are forced into this?
It is. Next step. It is a delicate balance, woke one that does when you've got a patriarch as a parent, a moneylender for a brother, and a someone who also cares very much about knowing everything going on in the city. Thirstwell is known for keeping imps as spies anywhere that he's got interest. Bathhouse up above is always under surveillance, so he probably already knows that you're here.
And that creature or a person with no skin over their head, they've run off and are probably telling their friends as well.
Probably.
And they'll know that you live.
If they get out, ain't many ways besides the one to get out of here.
The way we came in through the bathhouse?
Aye. Unless you want to take the same as the limestone, dig away into the sewers.
Can I just get an insight check? Is he giving us good information?
Yeah, why don't you roll me an insight check?
I was thinking the same thing.
Gentleman's 20.
He definitely is showing signs of honesty and not signs of deception. And he's hurt.
Well,
He's not
I
in really
do
any...
feel inclined to believe him.
Yeah. He's not in really a position to try and fight, should it come to that. He's probably being quite earnest.
Whatever he was involved with before, he seems on the other side of it now.
I've got no reason to kill him.
Magda, do you want to check that chamber for anything useful? Since we'll see if we can prove him truthful, at least in his first claim.
Okay. I would like to walk up, please.
Yeah, totally.
Do I see like mountain of treasure?
As you take the short flight of stairs, it climbs to a circular chamber. And there are wooden chests that are piled in the middle of it. There are 4 of them. They seem to have a padlock on each of them, so they are locked.
Okay. Can I go to the first one on my right and investigate? Oh, actually, no. Before I do that, I go. There are 4 locked chests up here.
Oh, I
And
might be able to
nobody
help.
else. Okay.
I'll bring my key ring.
Yep. As you join with your keyring, you can see that you do have keys that will match them.
I will unlock the 4 chests.
You see the first chest has a lot of copper pieces in it, thousands of them, as well as 2 crystal vials that are a deep red color with gold stoppers. The second chest has 10 agates, yes, agate, as well as a ton of silver pieces. The third chest has a delicate porcelain dragon mask that is resting on a bed of copper and silver. And the fourth chest has a bronze crown with 5 spires. Each spire is shaped and painted to resemble one of the 5 kinds of chromatic dragons: black, blue, green, red, and white.
Can I go up to one of the chests and take a look at one of the silver coins? Does it look like regular Baldur's Gate coins?
I mean, Baldur's Gate as a port town gets a collection of differently minted coins, but it is a standard silver coin.
Okay. I take 2 and I put 1 in each pocket. And then I step back. There are magical items up there.
How do you know they're magical?
Because they look pretty.
Oh, okay.
I feel like we should take a handful of coins and then take all the pretty stuff. Unless it's cursed.
This whole damn city's cursed.
You said it has thousands of coins?
there are thousands of coins. If you take some time to count or guesstimate, chest 1 has a little under 5,000 copper. Chest 2, a little over 1,000 silver pieces, missing 2. Chest 3, a little between, or a little under 2,500 copper and 500 silver, give or take. You could probably grab all of it if you wanted.
That's a lot of weight to carry.
It is, but you have backpacks, it's fine.
Okay, everyone, should we split this up and carry the weight?
Okay.
I mean, I can carry it all now. If you can't handle it, we can split it up later.
Sure.
That sounds good. And just to be upfront, I took 2 silver.
Not worried about 2 silver.
I think there'll be plenty to go around, Magda, but I appreciate your honesty.
Okay.
Well, should we pursue the one that ran?
I'm not touching those creepy artifacts, though.
I'll touch them. Perhaps we'll find a use for them later, when we understand them better.
Okay. So, question is, do we go back to the room, or do we go chase after the... We should probably chase after the Skeletor, huh?
Yes, Magda, I think that's a good first step, is to chase the one down that is aware that Mortlock still lives and saw us as well.
Okay.
As long as we're careful about it so we don't run into an ambush.
That is an excellent point, Mel. Thank you. Saren looks at Magda.
What? Oh, you want me to go first? I can go first.
Yeah, be careful.
Okay.
Saren's trying to hurry after Magda.
Oh, I have a question. Nope. Okay. I'm gonna go bottom of the stairs and then just stealthily look up.
Mortlock, are you able to move?
Yeah, I can move. I'm just badly hurt. Moving to these stairs. So this is a leading up situation. And what you would see is just the stairs heading upwards. You'd have to climb them to get a better look of the room.
Stealthily climb upstairs, step by step.
Alright, I want you to give me a stealth roll, please.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, you can climb up, and the room is primarily empty that you can see here, at least in the more immediate spaces.
Haven's keeping an eye on the other stairwell, kind of on the northeast end of the room.
Nothing seems to be coming from over there. Yep, nothing seems to be coming from over there. You having fun with the pointer?
Hell yeah, I'm having fun with the pointer.
What do you see, Magda?
I see a room. Is it an empty room? What's on the left-hand side?
Well, hold on.
Oh, sorry.
If you are walking into the room, then things are going to happen.
Oh, crap.
So. So, you enter into the room, and you look off, and what you see Burned torch stubs litter the floor of this hall. You see that the western side of it is occupied by these 3 6-foot-tall painted wooden statues, and then top each statue stands a 2-foot-high block of redstone, giving it a very taller, more imposing and foreboding look. And there is the center statue resembling a heavily armored man, face hidden behind the fearsome visor of his helmet. He is painted red, except for his right gauntlet, which is black. Clutched in this gauntlet is a blood-red spear pointed upwards. The statue to the north depicts a purple-garbed male noble wearing a harlequin mask, holding a dagger behind his back. And to the south, a black-robed skeleton with its jaw open wide and bony hands outstretched. As you are entering here, the figure that had fled earlier turns from where it was praying to the statues. Dagger still in hand. We are rolling initiatives, as he is ready to fight. We have going first. It will be our skeletal friend. After that, it will be Saren, Haven, Melioris, Mortlock, and then Magda. So, yeah, why don't we start out with, Magda, can you give me a wisdom saving throw? Magda, you feel a chill run down your spine as the eyes meet you. You are stunned until the end of this creature's next turn. No. Until the end of your next turn. So, no, I think it's the end of this creature's turn. We'll figure it out. But, you feel it, of course, take effect of you here. And Saren, it is your turn. Magda has frozen ahead of you, after explaining what she had been seeing. What do you do?
Something's happened to Magda, and I'm gonna run into the room.
You would see
Can I
the
get
man.
by Magda?
Yeah, you can move past Magda.
Okay. And all right, here's. Can I get a dex save from him?
Sure. That's a 6.
That's a fail. He will take 4 radiant damage.
Alrighty.
Saren will shout, "Help!"
Haven, you hear Saren's call for help. What do you do?
That's a great question. How far? 1, 2. Oh, do diagonals cost
The first
one?
diagonal is 1, and then any further diagonals from that cost 2.
Got it. want to get Magda out of there, I think. Let's move up to the stairs. 1, 2, 3. Could I grapple with Magda to drag her back down toward the room that Mortlock's in?
No need to grapple. You can just pull Magda back as long as she's willing. As a player, that is.
Yes.
And it does cost double movement.
So I've moved 15, so I have 15 left, so I guess I could potentially move her back just like a square?
Yeah.
Does that sound about right? It's better than nothing.
It is better than nothing. This is correct.
And then I probably still have a square of movement, but I can't end my turn in Magda's square. And does that movement, is that considered my action?
No, that's just your movement.
Or sorry, the grapple?
You didn't need to grapple. That's like forced
just-
movement. It's just grab and pull.
So I could dash is what you're saying.
You could.
Then let's dash back into the room and see what's going on.
Yeah. You see the guy. Anything else from Haven?
Yaman's gonna just charge in, stare this guy down, say, where do you think you're going?
Alright. He turns his glare towards you. Melioris, it is your turn.
Okay, can I make it, can I squeeze past Magna and go up the stairs?
You can.
This would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Am I able to attack this guy? I'm not sure what square he's in.
Let me... he'd probably be closer to here, because he was praying.
Okay. So we
Yeah, diagonal would...
established we can't attack on diagonals, right?
Not melee, at least.
Okay. Well, I am going to bonus action apply my hunter's mark on him. And I'll use my bonus action to dash to get my back up against the statue. So I can't
yeah.
be flanked if anyone else shows up. And I'm just gonna stand at the ready with my scimitars out and I'm gonna look at him threateningly.
Yeah, sounds good. With that, it is Mortlock's turn, and Mortlock is going to move over, just stand next to Magda and be a friend. It's gonna be a pal. And with that, it is Magda's turn. You are unfortunately stunned right now. What's going on through your mind?
You know, I really should get better at stealthing.
That's a viable thought here. Unfortunately, that's all you can do this turn. It is the figure's turn. And Melioris, you stand within 5 feet of this figure, and there is a chill of death around it. You feel exposed, vulnerable, and this figure is going to, it seems, take advantage of that as he makes an attempt to turn his head towards you. I need a wisdom saving throw, Melioris.
Well, that's the 7.
So you are stunned.
Lovely.
And then it will raise the dagger in its hand and take 2 attempts to stab you. That is a 26 on the first attempt.
Yep, that's the hit.
For 6 points of piercing damage. However, because you are in the aura that this creature exudes, you are vulnerable to piercing damage and will take 12. And then it will attempt to try and stab you again. Which, even with its advantage from you being stunned, is only going to be a 14 to hit. Okay. So, at the end of his turn, Magda, you are no longer stunned, but Meliors, you are. And Saren, it's your turn.
Deck save again, please.
Yeah, for sure. Are you kidding me? That's another natural one. Get to
That's
6.
gonna fail. 6 damage of the radiant type. And
Lovely.
Theron will move to the other side of the room.
Okay.
That's it.
Haven, we come to your turn.
And you said Mel is stunned now?
Mel is stunned.
Oh, hell. That's not good.
But hey, Mel can't get, attacks of opportunities. Because you've got the statue behind you, so no attacks, or not attacks of opportunity.
The flanking.
Flank. It's been a day, guys.
Doesn't matter if I'm stunned and he's got advantage anyway.
And she probably can't take attacks of opportunity. if
Not with a
she's
stun, yeah. My logic is still sound, even if it's not what I meant to say at all.
Oh, man. What to do with this creature? We need to take this thing down. Haven is going to draw the flail that he looted off of one of those other folks and just walk in for now and take a swing at this thing.
Yeah.
Actually, I could do a flank with Mel even if I don't get the flank because
Right,
she's
so,
stunned.
yeah, so you won't have the bonus, but you will be in a flank opportunity for when the stun condition ends.
Actually, he'll call out first. Mortlock, is there any weakness to these creatures or?
Yeah! When you crush their head, they're dead.
I like those weaknesses. Haven's gonna swing the flail down from up above and try and just crush this thing's skull.
Yeah, go for it.
And just for fun, let's make it a reckless attack.
Yeah, why not?
Does an 18 hit?
Yeah, an 18 will hit this thing.
That is 9 bludgeoning damage.
There is a grunt. But it's still standing.
Seems to work. That's it. We're good. We're gonna stay here.
Alright, sounds good. Melioris, unfortunately, you are stunned. What's going on through your mind?
Ow.
Yeah, that makes sense. Unfortunately, we don't have much else for you to do this turn. So we come to Mortlock's turn. And Mortlock is still going to hang out in the back here. Magda, what would you like to do?
I would like to go up and say hello. I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with my short sword. Or try to hit it. That's 14 hit.
A 14 just misses, unfortunately.
Crap. Crap. Okay, that is the end of my turn.
All right. It will be our creature's turn, and you all feel the sort of sensation of the cool vulnerability that seems to exude off of the figure, and we're gonna get. I would like a wisdom save from Haven.
17.
You resist the stunning effect. However, you went reckless last turn, so
Yeah.
he's still going to attempt to stab you with an 18 to hit,
Yes.
which will do 7 piercing damage, but because you are in his aura, you will take 14 because you are vulnerable.
Ouch.
And we've got his second attack, going to go for Magda. With a 17 to hit.
Yep, that hit.
That is also 7 points of piercing damage, but because of the aura of murder, you are vulnerable. And take 14.
And I drop to the ground.
Okay. And with that, at the end of this creature's turn, Meliors, you are no longer stunned, and I'm pretty sure that I'm actually reading that wrong. And Saren, it's your turn.
Saren will see Magda go down and run over and give a cure wounds.
Okay.
That's 8 health back to Magda.
Thank you.
And then I'll back up a little bit.
Okay, sounds great. As Saren moves back, it will be Haven's turn. Haven, what would you like to do?
I get advantage now because Mel's not stunned, right?
Correct.
Sounds good. Just deciding if I want to rage. Rage just gives me extra damage from strength stuff, right?
And resistant to bludgeoning, piercing,
Resistant
and
to damage.
yeah.
Let's do it. Let's use a bonus action to enter a rage. I'm not happy that he stabbed me for as hard as he did. And then I'm gonna take a swing again with that flail.
Yeah, go for it.
Do I get... It's advantage on checks and saving throws. Okay, just extra damage. Cool, cool. That's a 15 to hit.
15 just hits.
That's max damage. That's 11.
Beautiful.
And you know what? I'm mad. I'm gonna throw a fire giant strike onto this as well.
Okay, yeah.
That's 4 extra fire damage on him.
Lovely.
Oh, and he takes 2 extra damage from the melee attack from the flail because of rage.
Beautiful. With that, Haven's turn comes to an end, and we will pick up with Mel's turn after our upcoming ad break. So, stick around with us. We will be right back to continue our combat, but before we head out, I do ask that you let the ads run. They're important to us at Little Witch RP. They help keep our games affordable. If you want to directly support us, you can do so through my Ko-fi. Link for that is on screen and in our chat room. Donations unlock awesome perks for the entire community, benefiting everyone who play with us for the next month. They include special companions, double treasure, double XP, new quests, all sorts of fun things. So, stick tight, and we'll see you all very soon. All right, we are back. We are back in action for combat, and we are coming to Melior's turn. You are not stunned, and in a flank.
I'm no longer stunned, but I am still stunning. And I am angry. And I believe I have advantage
You do,
from a flank.
from the
So
flank.
I would like to make some swipes with my scimitars. So the first one's going to be a 19 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
And I get Hunter's Mark on that. So that's going to be 12 points of slashing damage. And then I would like to make an offhand attack with my bonus action. And that's going to be another 19 to hit.
So
And do I get Hunter's Mark on this one too?
that's the thing. You would, except that you did take damage between when you cast and. So let's
Oh,
roll.
darn.
Let's roll some concentration.
Concentration check.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, please be good. That's not enough.
Unfortunately,
Oh,
your hunter's
ignore
mark
that.
is gone, but you did hit.
Ignore that. Okay, well I think what were my rolls?
It was the 7. It was your
Okay,
regular
so
one.
it was 7.
Mm-hmm.
It was 7. So I'll just roll my second scimitar. So that's another 7.
It's good damage. He's starting to look.
Consistency.
He's starting to look a little rough here. Anything
But
else?
That's it.
All right. With that, it is Mortlock's turn, and since you guys have all ran in, he'll move in as well, but he'll stick next to Saren in the back and just be ready to throw down if anything changes. He's big and imposing, and it's just being a friend. Magda, we come to your turn.
I would like to try to hit him with my short sword.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, the 16 hit.
A 16 will hit.
That's 4 points of damage. Can I use free action to take out my dagger and try to hit it with my offhand?
Alright. Go for it.
Ooh, natural 20.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so that's plus 4, so that's 7 points of damage and end of turn.
Alrighty. As the end of turn comes here, it is gonna be our it will be our other guy to go here. Who is going to he's gonna once again try and stun Haven. So Haven, can you give me a wisdom saving throw?
15.
15's enough. You are not stunned. He's got 2 stabs. He's going to stab Haven and Magda. Haven, that is a 16 to hit.
Deflect with the shield.
Beautiful. And a 9 will miss Magda. So, with that, it is the end of his turn, and Saren, it is your go.
Dex save, please.
Sure thing. That is a 15.
Nothing happens.
Alright, no worries.
I'll stay with my friend.
Haven, we come to your turn.
Let's try and crush him with this flail again. I doubt that a 12 is gonna hit.
12 does not hit, unfortunately.
Maybe I swung a little bit too hard. A little too much rage. I think that's it, because I don't have many bonus actions, and I don't really want to trigger an opportunity attack. So yeah, Haven whips with the flail.
Alright. With that, it is Melioras, your turn.
Oh my gosh, that was quick. Okay, more scimitar strike. 12 misses.
12 does miss.
Offhand. And a 13 misses.
Oh.
2 whiff. Fun turn.
Alright. As you try and strike, it is going to be, Mortlock's turn, and, yeah, he's gonna continue hanging out with his new friend, Saren. Magda, we come to your turn. Maybe you
Try
can
to hit it.
break this spell of no hitting.
Okay, try it. Ooh, 14 misses, yeah?
Just misses, yeah.
What a round. Or is it a turn?
Okay, 17 to hit with my dagger,
Yeah.
and that's 6 points of damage in the turn.
Alright. With that, it comes back to his go, and, he will once again attempt to stun Haven. He does not like you very much. Wisdom save, please.
15 again.
15 is a success.
That was good. It was on a 12 and it teetered over to the 15.
He's still gonna try and stab you with a 26.
Yep.
Now, because you are resistant to the piercing damage, you are not considered vulnerable anymore. Your resistance overrides it. So that is 7 points of damage coming towards you, but you will only take 3. And then he's going to try and stab Melioras. Full 180 spin here in combat. That is a 23 to stab you.
Yep.
For 7 points of piercing damage. But because you are within 5 feet, you are considered vulnerable and will take 14.
Okay, it doesn't kill me outright, but it was a little closer than I would have liked. But Mel dropped to the disgusting floor of this tavern.
There is the sound of Melioras hitting the ground. She is unconscious and at death saves. Saren, it's your turn.
I will run over and use a cure wounds on Mel.
Okay.
You.
That is maximum healing for 11.
Nice.
Ooh, yay, thank you.
And then I'll back it.
Alright.
And then I'm going to use a bonus action to convert some sorcery points because that's all I can do with them right now.
Sounds good. As Saren backs away and pulls on the threads of the weave, Haven, it's your turn.
I assume I don't get advantage from the flank right now.
You do not, because Melioras is prone.
Let's dig deeper then. I'm gonna use inspiration. Do I have to declare inspiration before I make my attack roll?
I typically rules as written is yes, but I allow you to do it afterwards as long as it's before you know your result.
Okay. because I really, really, really want to hit him. Let's just use the inspiration anyway. Why not? I'm feeling lucky. So Haven like musters all of his might to try and swing with this flail once again. Ooh, that's not good. 15 to hit.
A 15 just hits.
That's max damage. That's 13 bludgeoning damage.
Uh, 13 bludgeoning. Haven, would you like to paint a picture here?
Yay!
He dug deep, right? He's been trying to swing overhead, just crushing this thing's skull, just like he saw out in the other room with all those ones that they're beating in skulls. And he just brings that skull flail crushing down on this creature's skull. And maybe it just kind of sinks in with a satisfying thunk.
All right. With that,
And he kicks the body away just for good measure.
yeah, kicking the body away, you guys do come to the what's it called? Out of combat. You're no longer bound by initiative. And stand here and well, what do you do?
I go over to Sarah. And where is Sarah? What does it say? Oh, more like his name is very long. I give him a very big hug and say thank you.
Of course, Magda. We have to keep you on your feet now, don't we?
Yes.
Guy fought dirty.
Are these got? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
He looked to be dealing some fairly savage hits with that, even with just a dagger.
Yeah, they felt otherworldly or something. They hurt more than they should have. I mean, I've been
Are these?
stabbed before, but not like that.
I gotta look at the statues. Are these the depiction of the three that we're looking for?
You're not looking for any three. These are depictions of the dead three, as in the dead three cult. The cultists that you were going after. But yes.
Oh, okay. What is this squiggly by this door or a hallway?
Let's get you a...
Before we wander off, can we see if he had like any missives or anything on his person?
Uh,
Since I'm down here on the floor next to him, can I check?
Mel, while you're down there,
he doesn't have much on him. Again, he had a torch, but that seemed to have been dropped at some point. A dagger, and he was bare-chested, barely any clothes on him. There's really not much here.
is he undead? Like you said, he had no flesh on his skull?
No, he was still humanoid. He had no flesh covering his skull, though. That is correct.
You saw that?
But he bled, and you felt a heartbeat. He's any other, and he's now dead. Like, dead.
Better be.
Can I examine this dagger? Does it look special or different than I would expect the dagger to look?
Give me an investigation check.
13.
It does not seem different than you would expect. It looks to be just a regular old dagger.
Mel will put it in her pack as a souvenir.
So,
So when she looks back fondly, remember that time I almost died?
uh, in this room, you would notice 9 wooden crates that are scattered about it. There are rats that you spot in between them.
I
Is there
don't
anything
go in quite yet. I wait for my friends to get to that.
is there anything useful concealed in these wooden statues?
Um, would you like to do some investigation?
I would.
If Saren's walking up and like knocking on him and stuff, Haven's taking steps back.
All right.
11.
Saren, which one do you approach first?
The one in the middle.
Okay, so you approach the statue that represents Bane. I need you to make me a charisma saving throw as you approach.
Uh-oh. 19.
You feel a compulsion move through you, but you are able to resist it. But for a moment, you could hear a dark word in your mind. Kneel.
Saren will back up.
Yeah.
Just kind of still looking at the statue. Don't touch them. There's something dark about them.
With your 11, you're pretty sure that that spear in its hand is real. You don't think it's just any part of the statue. You think like it is an actual weapon.
That spear may be real, but it may come at a cost. I'm not sure if it's worth it. Saren's gonna walk away.
Why don't we let the statue keep it?
Yeah. I say we let the statue keep it. I love that. But yeah, you do have, of course, the other room with the rats and the treasure. It looks like. I mean, there are 9 wooden crates.
I share what I see with my friends, and I go in and go stand by the corner.
Saren will follow.
Yeah.
Can I check the crates? Are they trapped?
Yeah, give me an investigation check to see if there are traps.
23.
You find no traps.
Are they locked?
No, they're just crates.
Can I open one to my left? Or in front of me?
Well,
Uh-oh.
roll for me
Oh, no.
roll for me a d10, and you will re-roll if you land on a 10.
1.
1. The first crate that you open seems to just have straw in it.
Okay, knowing me, I'm gonna put my hands inside the straw and search around.
There is just straw.
Okay. There's nothing in this one except for straws.
Once Magda finishes fishing around, Haven quickly moves past her to stand over by Mortlock.
Okay. Do any other people wish to investigate the crates here?
Saren will look in the crate. Why not?
Sure. Why don't you roll for me a d8?
Lucky number 4.
Yeah. This one does have some stolen goods in this. You would find this one has 10 days worth of rations and 4 tinder boxes inside of it.
Oh, a bunch of food and traveling supplies.
Mortlock, didn't you say the treasure was in the other room? So is this just supply room?
This could be something that they meant to hand out to their people. I ain't one of the cultists, so it's just part of the people paying them. There are 7 more crates if anyone wishes to explore.
D8.
Yeah, you'll d8 and then you'll re-roll if you land on a 8. This one is only filled with packing straw.
Oh boy.
I mean, you could just say you're not doing them one by one, but when you say I'm only looking into one, that's when I start getting in the deep.
Oh. Okay. To save time, should we just go open all of them?
Might as well.
Okay.
Looking through, most of the crates here are empty. It seems out of the full 9, 6 of them are filled with packing straw. But in the other 2, that had items besides the sort of rations that Saren found, you find a bag of 20 caltrops, 6 set of manacles, 9 daggers, all in one, and then in the other crate, 3 flasks of alchemist's fire and 4 potions of healing.
Ooh. So we all take 1 potion of healing. I probably shouldn't have alchemist fire. There are 3, you said?
There are 3 flasks of alchemist's fire, yes.
You guys each want 1?
Why not? Why not? Let's have a Titan.
I'll pass. Why don't you take it instead, Magda?
Oh, I don't want 1. I don't think I should have 1.
I think you should. I think you could figure out some creative way to make use of it.
Oh god. Are you sure?
Positive.
Oh god.
Bottled fire. I'll take 1.
And Mel, do you want to take the other, the third one? Or okay, who wants the caltrop?
Need those thieves' tools.
I almost feel like you should have them, Haven, since you're all you tend to stay in the back.
Haven in the back? I think you mean Saren.
You know, Haven likes to take a look. I mean, watch the. I don't care.
I've been guarding the rear.
Yeah, see.
I hear stay in the back and I think combat, and I was like, Haven's a
Oh,
frontliner.
sorry. No, he's been guarding the back.
He's all over the place. What'd I do with these, Magda?
I don't know. If you are concerned that we may have people coming from the back, you can put it on the ground. Up to you. Like Darren said, you could do something creative with them.
Oh, I've never used them before, but I'll take them.
Okay.
I guess you don't. You never know. Yeah. What is it that I got?
Caltrops? They
Mhm.
are they're traps. So like
Yeah.
they're little pointy things. Think of D4s but deadly.
But how many?
Okay,
Sorry.
20.
they're D4s you want to stand on.
One bag of 20 caltrops.
Cool.
I go ahead and put my ear to the door. Do I hear anything from the other side?
No.
I turn to my group. Should I open this door? Okay, I open the door. Oh, I see a little alcove.
What you see here is a crate stored in an otherwise empty alcove with 5 torches in it.
Oh, I share that to the group. 5 torches in a small alcove. Nothing else, eh? Okay.
Nothing more of use there,
Are the
Magda?
torches in the crate?
The torches are in the crate.
Are they lit?
No.
Dang.
Should we just take 1 torch each for our inventory? Or just leave it? Up to you. I grab one and I stick it in my inventory.
I've got plenty of
Backpack.
torches.
I'll pass.
Yeah, I prefer the dark.
Okay. I go down. There's a stairs going downstairs over here.
Saren's chasing after Magda.
Oh, hey, we're back in this room.
You'll learn to keep up, Mortlock.
Alright. As you are moving, you can come back to the room that you met Mortlock in. Oh, that was exciting, I'd say.
There weren't any
Way
other
to
hidden
describe it.
passages. Mortlock, were there any other hidden passages or chambers back there that we may have missed?
Not that I'm aware of. I'm not the one that keeps everything underneath eyes of imps. It's thirstful.
Then I suppose we just have that one door that we passed.
Oh, yeah, that's where Mel heard things, right? Okay.
Yes,
Isn't there also where the guards came from? Or the fist of Bane? Oh,
yes,
Oh.
the guards came from that direction, but I'm wondering if that door leads back through there since we took the secret passage that you found in the wall.
there's one way to find out.
Can I listen by the door? Do I hear anything?
Yeah, if you want to roll me a perception check. There is the sound of your friends moving through water.
Oh. Is it locked?
Doesn't seem locked.
I don't hear anything. Should I open the door? Okay, I opened the door.
Yeah, let's see
Beautiful.
what's in there,
Yep.
Mac.
As you open the door,
Yeah.
you see the remnants of an old wine cellar and 4 skeletons that are immediately aggressive. We're rolling initiatives.
Why can't they ever just be chatty?
Who knows? So. Listen to them bones creak. I love it. Alright, so that is going to be firstly Saren? No, firstly Mel and then Saren. And then after Saren, it is going to be our skeletons. After the skeletons, it will be Mortlock, Haven, Magda. So, Melioris, first to act, 4 skeletons. What are you doing?
I'm assuming Magda probably said, 4 skeletons or something to that effect.
I'm gonna say more like crap, Skelly.
Okay,
Yeah, that's crap doing that.
Melioris will move in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Into the corner. So that I'm not blocking the door, and then I will use my drawn scimitars to make some attack.
My map isn't
I
updating.
don't think an 8 is gonna miss.
I didn't see it move on the map either.
Yep, we may need a map
Oh,
relaunch.
it moved on my map.
Alright, let me exit
I'm-
out and we'll create a new instance.
It helps in the meantime, I'm in the bottom right corner.
Just like that.
Alright, we've got a new instance. There we go. Cool. I see you move.
Okay. This is where I am. I don't want to be blocking the door.
Alright.
I don't think my 8 is gonna hit though.
Your 8 will not hit a skeleton, unfortunately.
Oops, I meant to ban.
Okay, bonus action offhand. Does a 14 hit the skeleton?
A 14 will hit the skeleton.
Yay! That's gonna be 6 points of slashing damage. That's it.
Alrighty. Saren, it is your turn next.
Can the one in front of Mel give me a dex save, please?
Yeah, for sure. How do you feel about a 4?
I feel great. That's 6 radiant, please.
Cool. The skeleton is, barely hanging in there.
Saren will turn to his left. Haven, trouble! And I'll stay where I am.
Okay. And with that, it is our skeletons go. And we've got the one in front of Mel. This one's going to come towards Magda. And the others are just going to shamble forward menacingly. So, Magda, in front of you, the one tries to swing with its rusty short sword for a 6. And Melior's a 15.
15 would normally hit, but not thanks to chat.
Alright, heck yeah. Chat with that +1 AC coming in clutch. That is it for our skeletons go. It'll be Mortlock's turn. Mortlock heard some of the commotion and will start lumbering down. And we'll just wait here for some spots to open up, perhaps. And with that, Haven, it is your turn.
Alright, Saren called out that they need help, or that just that there's something going on down here. I'm gonna take that spot, kind of. Can I push my way past Mortlock? Or Saren?
Yeah, you can move past either of them.
Alright. I still have the flail out. Is it possible that I could just throw this thing, like just yeet it at them, like at the closest one, and use it like an improvised throwing weapon?
Yeah, so that would be an improvised weapon attack, 1d20 plus your dexterity.
Ooh, that's a 5.
A 5. That will not hit.
I'm not used to throwing flails. It was like off balance and stuff like that. So that would have been an action, huh? That's my turn then. Well, yeah, we'll stay behind Magda.
Alright, you stay behind Magda. And it is Magda's turn.
Okay, I would like to try to hit the one in front of me, please. Oh, question. Actually, I wanna. Poison spray. Range is 10 feet. So I wanna. No, probably immune to poison. Okay, I would like to try to hit it. And I go, oh crap. I'm gonna try to hit it with my offhand. Nope, I don't have my offhand, so please disregard that. I would like to bend over to give better access to the people behind me. And that would be the end of my turn.
Alright. And with that, Melioris, it is your turn.
Hey. Quick swipe. Natural 1 is not going to hit anything.
Unfortunately not.
Bonus action's a natural 20, so we went, from one end of the spectrum to the other with this one.
Yep. He's gone. He was already hurt. Natural 20, just... He's obliterated.
Explode.
Yep, just a rain of bones onto the ground.
I feel like that noise is satisfying right now. But that was both of my, action, bonus action. I'm just gonna hang out where I am, because I have a feeling they're gonna shamble towards me.
Sounds good. With that, it is Saren's turn.
I will go for a deck save on the one in front of Magda. I think that's the only one I can see.
That is the easiest one for you to see right now. So that will be dexterity save, and that is a 16.
Nothing happens.
No. Oh. With that, it is the end of Saren's turn, and it is our skeletons go, and we've got the one in front of Magda going to try and hit Magda. With a 12, that will miss.
Correct.
The other one will shamble towards Meliors, quite threateningly, and take a stab. With a 22.
That hits.
Meliors, you are stabbed for 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
And with that, it is the end of the skeleton's go, and it will be Mortlock's turn, and Mortlock will look over to Haven and... You lose your weapon?
I threw my weapon.
You need another one?
I have some, but I'll take more.
He'll pass you his great club.
Is that a two-handed weapon?
It is a two-handed weapon.
I am holding a shield.
Well, and good thing that you are not trying to utilize this weapon.
Okay. I'll hang on to it.
I mean, like, you can throw it, it's like you're improperly, it's like you're not trying to use it, like, as an actual...
Right.
So. With that, it is the end of Mortlock's turn, and Haven, it is your turn.
Well, then I'll nod and take the great club. Could I throw that one at the nearest skeleton?
I will say, because it is so heavy, you will be throwing with disadvantage, but yes, you can do it.
Hey, why not? It's one way to learn.
So, 1d20, dexterity modifier, at disadvantage, unfortunately.
That's a 16.
16 will hit.
Heck yeah.
I will say that, because it is also a heavy weapon, go ahead, roll instead 2d4 instead of the 1.
That's nice. 6. Probably bludgeoning damage.
It is bludgeoning damage, and for a skeleton, they are vulnerable to bludgeoning damage, it seems, as you hear the heavy crack of their bones splintering.
Haven turns to Mortlock. Well, that was satisfying.
And you just see
Got
that
any more of those?
you just see that he gives an understanding nod, and you recall all the crushed skulls of the cultists in the room beyond. It is the end of Haven's turn. Magda, we come to your go. The one in front of you looks extremely bad because you just saw a massive great club swing right over in the air.
Oh my gosh. I stand up. I swing my short sword. Does it up and hit?
It does not.
I take out my dagger. I swing my dagger. Okay, I bow down again.
With that, it is going to then be top of the round with Meliors. What are you doing?
Wait. That's a new skeleton.
Hell yeah.
That's a 16 to hit. Which I think hits.
Yes, it will hit.
6 points of slashing. Offhand attack misses with an 8.
No. Alright, anything else from Meliors?
Nope.
Alright. It is... Saren, your turn.
I would like a dex save from the one in front of Magda, please.
Of course. We can do that. That is a 9.
That is a fail. 4 points of radiant damage. Please.
It goes down.
That's it.
Alrighty, beautiful. It is our skeleton's turn. The one in front of Meliors is going to take another stab. That is a 19 to stab.
That hit.
That'll be 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay. I am unconscious on the floor again.
Oh no! So it is the other skeleton, moving in towards the prone Magda. But a 10 misses. And Mortlock has no weapon, but will stand ready in case anything comes. You can see his fist clenching. Haven, what would you like to do?
Let's survey the battlefield. Could I see that Mel went down from my vantage point?
Yes.
Oh, that's not good. Sarah, Mel's down back there. I don't know if Sarah can see it or not. Oh,
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
is Magda's still up, right?
Magda is still up, but is bent over.
Magda, I think we need to lure them out here so we all can take swings to them. Haven's going to draw his smithing hammer out, which is a mace, and move just a little bit south and hold an attack. If something comes within range, he's gonna swing that hammer as hard as he can at it, try and crush it.
All right. Are you rolling? Or were you rolling because you were trying to crush it?
No. Haven moved
Okay.
south, and he's holding
Oh.
he's holding an attack action to
I'm
crush something if it comes through the door.
I missed the holding action. All I heard was crushing. So that's on me.
All right.
Alright, then as Haven is holding, it's going to be Magda, your turn.
Okay. I would like to disengage as my action
Beautiful.
and then get out of the way.
Yeah, totally.
Right there.
Then easily done. Melioris, we come to your turn. Can you make for me a death saving throw?
Yep. Oh, it's a success.
That is a success. What was the last thought that you had before you went down?
Oh man, I should have stayed outside and lured them out.
Alright. As Mel is still unconscious, Saren, what would you like to do?
Can I get a dex save from the one just inside the door?
Yeah. That is a 20.
Nothing happens. I'm gonna scoot away a little bit.
Alright. As Saren scoots away, it is our skeleton's turn, and they are going to shamble out, which will provoke some attacks of opportunity. Mortlock is going to throw a punch at this thing.
Heck yeah, I love that.
He will hit, which does 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you hear the impact, and that means that the creature will take 10. And then you also were holding an attack of opportunity, were you not, Haven?
That's correct.
You are welcome to take it if you want.
That's a 21 to hit with the hammer.
That hits.
That will be 7 bludgeoning damage.
Alright, which means he takes 14, and that's another one of these things down. And the other one will shamble away from the unconscious Melioris, because skeletons are stupid. 1, 2, 4. And then we'll take a stab at Magda.
Can it get that far without us doing op attack?
You've already used your reactions.
Oh, the held thing was in a reaction.
Yep.
Got it.
So,
Sneaky skeleton.
stupid skeleton. It doesn't sneak at all. They just do one thing, and it's stabbing. Sometimes they stab at a distance. That is a 14 to hit Magda.
Not it doesn't hit because of extra AC.
Hell yeah, then you're good. It is Mortlock's turn, and Mortlock will walk over and try and punch this thing.
Oh, he gets advantage, huh?
You're right, he does. Which makes that a 22. For 5 points, turn to 10, and you watch Haven as Mortlock's fist breaks through from the back of the skull. Magda, you also see this as it comes right towards you. But as Mortlock's fist comes out, the body drops, and you are no longer bound by initiative.
Saren's gonna run into the room
Haven too, he's moving in.
and kneel down beside Mel and use a little cure wounds here. That one not as good. 6 points of healing.
Thank you. 6 points more than I had before.
I see you've got it
I
under
will
control.
get up and thank Saren again and offer him her healing potion as thanks.
That's okay, I've got one. You keep that one in case my powers run out for the day.
Really. I don't think I'm firing on all cylinders right now, guys. That's a good idea.
As you seem to have cleared out whatever bit of movement there was in this room, there doesn't seem to be much else here. Just the remnants of what was once someone's cellar. Broken wine bottles lost underneath the sewage water. And this is where we must take our next ad break. So, hang out with us. We'll be right back to continue our story. And, maybe see what else is hiding here in this dungeon. If anything. But before we head out, I do ask that you let the ads run. They're important to us at Little Witch RP. They help keep our games affordable. If you want to directly support us, you can always do so through my Ko-fi. The link for that is on screen, as well as in our chat room. These donations unlock awesome perks for the entire community that benefit everyone who play with us for the next month. They include special companions, double treasure, double XP, and even new quests. So, stick around. We'll see you all very soon. And we are back. You have defeated the skeletons. You've healed. And now you stand here. Mortlock will retrieve the Great Club.
Oh
off
yeah, I
the
was gonna
ground.
take it to him.
Yeah.
Wait, we healed?
Well, Meliodas got healed.
Short rest.
Do you want
Wait.
to?
I'm conscious again.
Oh, healed from the cure wounds.
Yes.
Oh. I thought maybe I missed something while I was AFK.
No. No missing.
I could use a little bit of a breather.
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
not anything too long. Something quick.
Same.
Well, you all rest. I'll keep watch.
You know, I picked up a painkiller from the road, so we will.
Did did Skellies have any weapons?
Short swords that are rusty.
Are they usable for me to pick up?
Sure, if you want.
Yes, please.
It is.
I'm gonna go ahead.
They are just regular short swords. There are 4 of
Gonna
them.
put.
Can I kill
I'm
you?
gonna go ahead and grab the short sword. So I have a short sword in main and offhand.
Sounds good.
Nice. That'll help.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, I think so too.
Mortlock, do you want to come in here? We're going to rest for a minute. Or hour.
Sure, why not? I could take a bit of a rest myself.
Do you know what's past the secret door to the south?
Just some, rooms for, they had a sarcophagi in there, but probably used for armories or barracks of some sort.
Okay. I bet whoever was back there had already ran out to face us, so we'll take a rest and then we'll take a look.
Might be able to use some suits of armor if they're in there.
And if not use them, then we can always take them to a blacksmith.
Mortlock, that was a hell of a punch you threw back there.
Yeah, the skill that I've developed out of need, being a stronger one.
Haven nods, understandably. You know, sometimes your best weapon's just your cunning and your own fists.
Oh, while we're resting, should we go take a look at any of the items?
Sure.
What items
Whoa.
would you be interested in looking over?
Crystal vial?
I'll look at the crown.
Cool. For the vial, I'm going to ask for a Arcana check. For the crown, give me just an investigation.
Oh my god.
You're pretty sure that these vials have some sort of potion in them. The crown probably costs a good bit of money. It weighs about 2.5 pounds.
We can do stuff on short rests, yeah.
As long as it's
Like
not
later.
terribly exhaustive, so like investigating.
Splitting coins.
Like splitting coins would totally be something you can do on a short rest.
It's tedious, but it has to be done.
Would it have taken me the full hour to look at the crown?
No. If there was something else you wanted to look into.
I'll look at the mask as well.
Cool. Give me another investigation check, please.
Wow. Worse.
It's very delicate, made of porcelain. Probably also has a bit of a coin value attached to it, but definitely not as much as the crown.
Oh, I stepped on a fucking...
6,900 copper pieces. I see what you did there, Faye.
You want to say that that's all me for sure. It is not. That is D&D devs being funny.
Well, I can't figure anything out on this crown or this mask. I don't know if anyone else would care to take a look.
And I hand over the crystal vials over to Sharon.
Do you know what they do, Magda?
They're pretty, but no,
More study
I
is needed, perhaps.
yeah, I can't figure it out.
Aaron, you can make an Arcana check here to give some study.
That's a big 7, Faye.
You're pretty sure they've got a potion, and you think that they're the same potion in each vial. You could be wrong, though.
I'm not confident, Magda, but I think it's 2 of the same potion. That's all I can determine here. For now, at least.
Okay.
Man, if only you had an identify spell.
Sorry, Faye, we're level 2.
We'll get you there.
If no one else wants to take a look, I'll stow them for now.
I don't care to take a look. The coin split is in our chat. And that's taking into account the 2 silver that Magda took, which gave us a nice even distribution.
Thank you.
Yeah, I put the -2 silver on that.
Yep. So Magda technically got 439 overall. If you added those 2 from earlier, though, you just get the 437.
I am rich.
I don't know who took the stones, the agates.
Someone did. Maybe.
I'll say I have them.
Okay. Well then. You can take a hour short rest here. You can press that button, heal up if you want. Regain any abilities that may come back on a short rest.
Okay, let's go back, yeah?
If everyone's ready to proceed.
I'm ready to get out of this place.
Yeah, you
Let's
and me
finish
both.
what we came to do for. Came for what we meant to do, and then get out.
Okay. I listen at the hidden door. Do I hear anything on the other side?
No.
Okay. All right, I'm going through.
Saren's chasing as usual.
I look around the corner. Do I see anything on the stairs?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna stealth up the stairs.
Give
and
me a
hold,
stealth
right?
roll.
Okay. This is gonna go great. Oh, see?
Alright, so.
More doors.
More doors! We love doors here!
I go and say, okay, there's a corridor, and I see 3 doors. I'm gonna go over here and listen at the door. Anything?
Give me a perception check, please. So. As you listen to the door, you hear nothing.
I whisper, I don't hear anything from this door.
I listen at the south door.
Yeah. Give me a perception check. You
Oh.
hear nothing.
I will listen at the southern eastern door.
Go ahead, give me a perception check.
A 12.
You hear nothing.
Maybe.
Is my door trapped?
Roll an investigation roll.
Ooh, 23.
You are not aware of any traps upon your door.
Okay. So, I don't see any traps on my door. Should we open one? And if so, which one?
Why don't you go first, Magda?
Okay. If it's not locked, I would like to open the door slowly, please.
Okay. So. You open the door, and you see inside a well-lit room. 4 flickering torches and wall sconces light the partially collapsed crypt here. There is an open sarcophagus in the middle of the area, filled to the rim with blood. Its spillage streaks the sides of the sarcophagus and pools around the base. Somewhere underneath the lid is lying half buried in the rubble. There is a woman here, old. She looks to you with fearful eyes. Have you come to save me?
I go, hold 1 second, please. I go, there's a woman who's looking scared. Where's Sarah?
Well, I'm here.
Sarah, there's a woman who's looking scared in the room. She wants to know if we're here to save her. You're the talker.
How does she look?
I don't know.
What else is in there?
Esophagus full of blood.
I don't trust her.
She looks sketchy.
I go over. So she looks sketchy?
Give me an insight check. She looks afraid. An old, frail woman, alone in the dungeon here. And she might have been captured.
She looks frail and old. I think maybe she was captured. Do you want me to...
Ask
Hello,
her.
lady. What are you doing down here?
Oh, I've been waiting. The people, they nabbed me and brought me down here and said that I was to be made a slave. Oh, too old to be doing nothing more than taking care of my flowers.
So, okay, no offense, but we're kind of weary. Do you have any, like, weapons on you, or do you mean us harm, or are you lying to us?
No, I'm just a poor old florist. I just want to get back out. I've got family who's looking for me, I'm sure of it.
How come you're in here with a sarcophagus full of blood?
Because them nasty folks put me in here. I can't fight back against them.
I look over to Sarah and then go, you heard everything she said, right?
Yeah.
Maybe do you want to take over?
Can I get an insight check?
Yeah, I don't trust this lady.
Yeah, roll insight checks if you want.
That was almost a 19.
Nat 20?
Hell yeah.
Saren,
Mine was almost a 19 also.
there's a few things that seem to catch your attention. She stands next to the pool of blood underneath the sarcophagus, and it doesn't show up on her shoes where it should. Like there's illusion magic at place. Her fear is just a little too practiced. And the way that she holds herself, not. She looks frail, but her body stands in a way that is not.
Okay, one moment, and I'm gonna shut the door.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn to everyone else. Something's off. I think she's concealing her true appearance with some sort of magic.
And why are we taking eyes off of her?
Well, she's trapped in a room. I think she may be even one of them.
Is there a lock on the door?
You did not see a lock when you had investigated it earlier.
Does the door swing in or out?
Inwards.
Does anyone have any way to try and compel her into revealing her true nature?
Yeah, we take one of those flasks of fire and throw it right at her and burn her alive.
Oh, yeah.
Saren nods.
Okay. I think that's a good idea.
Haven's actually a little surprised that everybody agreed to just burn this old woman alive.
Well, she's freaking me out.
There's
And
definitely magic at play.
Melior's is silent. Oh my god, she's gone.
I shut the door.
You did shut the door, so you wouldn't know.
No.
Where did
Well.
she go? Do you want to open the door and see if you can see her again?
Saren doesn't.
Haven probably has the best throwing arm, right?
I mean, he's strong. He's not necessarily dexterous. He's somewhat dexterous.
I mean, I don't think I can say that on Twitch, actually. Something
Now I'm
about
intrigued.
something about close and mattering. I'll put it in chat room.
Well, someone can kick the door open and toss the fire. And we'll see what happens. But I'm certain that there's some illusion magic at play, so I think I'm really sure that something is off here.
I don't
That was
honestly.
not a bad thing to say.
It's the second part that I'm worried about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't really want to go back in there. You open the door, and she attacks us. She's got the
Do
upper
you
hand now.
wanna
We don't know where in
try-
that room she is.
Is
Do
there
you
a
want-
keyhole on this door?
There is not, but there is the sort of crack at the bottom.
Oh no, I was gonna lock her in.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, me too.
There is no visible lock on this door.
Should we drop some caltrops and move to another door?
If she's a cultist, we are tasked with taking care of her.
Okay. Then why don't we? I'll have my Artemis Fire flask thing ready. I'll throw it in after Haven if something happens.
Okay, I'm gonna move aside. Mortlock, why don't you take a step back?
Yeah.
Saren's happy here.
Are you sending me in to die?
Certainly not.
You
Do you want
better.
me to go first? Okay.
Honestly, yeah. To be completely brutally honest, yes.
Okay. No problem. I'm gonna go up to the door. Do I hear anything on the door?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna open the door.
You open the
What do
door.
I see? Yeah.
You see the sarcophagus full of blood.
Nothing else?
You don't see anything else.
Okay. The flask that I have, I would like to throw it to what's the pointer thing? Okay. To this corner right here, please.
Which corner?
Northeast.
Northeast. I see it right there. Yeah.
What would you like me to? Well,
1d20 plus your dexterity modifier, please.
which is +2. 16.
I just need to something here real quick.
Hey Magda, before you threw that, did you notice if it looked like the blood from the sarcophagus was displaced?
I don't think I would have been smart enough to do that, although that probably would have been a fantastic idea. Did I notice it? Because just because I'm not actively looking for it doesn't mean I don't notice it, right? TM?
I mean, what is your passive perception?
My passive perception is 31. Nope, it's 10.
No, you don't notice anything. You throw your flask and it shatters, and then there is a voice that you hear. You really didn't want to do that. And appearing right in front of you is this woman shrouded entirely in blood. And I think that is the session end right there. We'll pick up next session with our blood-covered woman, and everything that entails. So, thank you to our players for playing. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you to our viewers for viewing. I hope you guys enjoyed this as well. I'll see you all in our next stream, but until then, head over to willthewitch.com, check us out there. Join us in our Discord to jump in a game yourself. Keep up to date with all of our announcements. If you want to jump in a game yourself, that's over in our Discord. You can check us out there. But if you want to just watch our live streams, follow us here. If you want our VODs, that's over on YouTube. And as always, may the ever-burning light forever guide your steps. Laters.